company that made that diver's knife.
Founded by Augustus C. He manufactured all kinds of different equipment, including firearms. The actual design like this goes back to the Dean brothers in London in 1823, who approached Augustus C with this prototype for a smoke helmet. He developed the idea that while this couldn't be used for firemen, it would be better as a diving suit. One of the key issues that all early diving suits had was the seal around here. And so what happened is leaks were really, really common. The really revolutionary thing that C. Gorman invented was to have these individual bolts.
These kept the helmet watertight with the rest of the suit.
What makes this one unusual is the fact that it has 6 bolts, not 12. So this one will really appeal to Steve Gorman collectors. I put 1 to 2,000 on this, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2,000. I've seen one of these before. Early Steve Gorman welding shield. It's sort of like that. Obviously, the view would be very limited in one of these, but you do have these 3 little windows. Accessories like these are very rare and very collectible. I think it deserves a shot on its own, so I'm hoping that a collector will snap this up as well.
I love flicking buttons. I tell quality with the buttons and a good click. So it's a Sony CRF230 portable radio.
Portable?
Until the early 1970s, it was cutting edge technology at the time. Had a huge band of shortwave channels and so on.
Shortwave signals travel by bouncing off the ionosphere, a layer of charged particles roughly 50 miles above us, demonstrated in 1924 when Italian whiz Guglielmo Marconi sent a message 11,000 miles from Cornwall to Sydney. Boasting 19 shortwave bands, this CRF230 could tune into radio stations worldwide.
This was an extremely expensive bit of equipment. I think an equivalent of about £5,000 of today's money at the time.
Wow!
You can still get analog channels today, so you can still use it. This would do really well, like £100 to £200. I just give a chance to sell top end of that.
Here we are.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, isn't it?
Wow.
Wow. This looks familiar.
You know you could go just follow me the park.
Any particular item that you're
I'm curious why you
Cold.
thought
Do you want me to warm them up?
Huh?
Do you want me to warm them up?
No. I could have just put them in the back.
I think I'll sell
Off the grabs.
Strange thing, all of this. Yeah, seems like it's just your
Pretty much is, yes.
It is a big step for John. We've had a lot of pre interest, but will that translate to bits on the day? We'll see. I think we should go for a good sale.
Yes, mixed emotions. There's a bit of trepidation, but on the other hand, it's sort of quite exciting in a way.
Well, what would be exciting is a big wad of cash to help fund your travel dream. There's hardly an empty seat, with Jasmine and Charlotte ready for hundreds more bidders logged in online. So all aboard! You'll need that, Angus.
Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen, onto this wonderful collection, all from Portsmouth, from nautical history in your family.
Yeah, sure is.
First off the dock.
It's off the top of a buoyant sort of navigation point. By Argo, yes, the company that makes the ovens. This is where they started. I've got 320 opening bid. Well, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500. At 500 it is then. We all done. Gavels up at 500.
Oh boy, that was good.
Somebody knows this.
Next up.
Oh, this is my favourite one. This wonderful advertising ware there. The Victorian ceramic green ink of £100 starting at £100 a bid, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50. At 160 a bid, 150. We all done. The green king at 160 fresh bid. 160 it is then at 160.
Great result. A sign of things to come. Let's see how the model of Cousteau's ship does.
Wonderful. This is, there we go, the Billings boats scale model there.
John slapped a £275 reserve on this beauty.
Starts me at 210, 210, 220, 220, 230. You're out online at 240 and you're at it now. We have to transport that delicately all the way back. It made it at 230, 230.
Yeah. And the cleaning stuff, yeah. And you know it
The
washes
highest offer,
itself.
45 quid short of John's reserve. Angus will try this again in a future sale.
Good luck.
Well, you do a certain
Moving on.
The Second World War II German U-boat type binoculars there, and we're at £300. At £300 a minute, I've got two of you.
That's more like it.
320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, at 500. Final bid at 500.
So, an incredible 5 times the top estimate.
They're hard to find them, and they're a bit specialised. Yeah.
Up next, the 1970s radio.
Now this is serious bit of kit. The Sony CRS 230 radio receiver there. £70 solid. Would have been a fortune back in the day.
Yeah.
I never see it.
Not 60.
Might as well.
60 a bit better, 60 it is then. When the internet goes off, you wish you had this.
Oh, well,
All
use
done
it.
at 60.
Okay then.
Not
Bye.
quite the reception we'd hoped.
Well, somebody can that's it. Get it going and have some fun.
But will anyone get their mitts on this?
The lot you've all been waiting for is the giant monster claw. It's a lobster actually. Look at that! We start at 18, £20, let's go. 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 5, 8, 28, 28, 32, £32, 32, 5, 5, 5, 8, 40, £40 in, 40 is there, 42, 5, 5, 48, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, go find another. Well, there was one other, some wrong, but at 70, we don't know where that is. At £70, for the monster lobster claw from the sun away, at £70.
Snappy selling, Angus.
Oh, no. It's a surprise. Told you it was good.
And over the next hour, Angus sails through another 57 of John's lots, including
I want it back.
that Seed Gorman diver's knife and
At 180.
Rachel thought she'd been for that.
an early 20th century underwater welding shield, also by Gorman.
They were good.
And there's still one diving delight left.
Superb Gorman of London. Diver's helmet there, mounted on the base, and it does light up from the inside there. We get a got to only bit of 1250, but it's a great thing. It's this 13, we're off now. 14, 1400, 1650, 1500, 1550, 16, 1600, 1650, 1700, 1750, 1800, 1850, 1900, 1950, 2000. 2050, tell a tale to that one, couldn't it? And 2-1, 2-2, thank you, 2-250, 2-3, 2-350, 2-4, 2-4 it is then, at 2-450, 2-5, £2,500.
You can come up for air now, John.
2-150. Oh, that was your last one.
Some ship-shape results. But it's not all been plain sailing. Has Angus made enough to send John on his travels, or will he remain anchored at home?
Hello. How are you?
That was a really strong price for that. In fact, all the
And I'll do this better than he's ever done it before.
It's on the internet, John.
how was that?
I think you did amazingly, but it's
Ooh.
absolutely amazing.
Lovely.
Fierce competition for some of the diving bits.
Right,
A lot of it's gone to one person.
It'd be nice to sort of stay together to a certain
Yes.
extent, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I suppose you'd like to know what's going into the travel fund.
Well, that's right. There's $64,000 question. Well, go on then.
You'll be taking a After fees, £4,241.
Wow.
That's
That's
You're
very welcome.
No, it's been a pleasure. It's been an interesting one to do.
I'm extremely happy with Craig.
Will go towards your fund.
That's right, the travel fund. Excellent.
I'm delighted with Diver's Helmet. That was a really strong price for that. In fact, all the diving licenses did really well. So some great results, and overall really, really pleased. And you know, it's really about John starting his new chapter in life, travelling the world. Right, Katie. Exciting times. I know. Nice, small local market.
Cinema.
I've seen it straight across the walls up to Middlesbrough.
Ready for a taste of life in the field, Katie?
I don't think it'll be too much. I think
So I can see if I like and I'll see if I want to foster.
So many memories, grandma with all her cards, and there was the best friend.
Then meeting paediatric nurse Rachel and her hubby Phil. This 3-bedroom house was home to Rachel's grandparents, Tessie and Roger.
Grandma and Grandad met at a cycling club when they were in their teens.
Okay.
Grandad left his
That's
bike
good.
light in Grandma's bike basket so that he could then go to her house the next day to collect it and ask her out for a date. And they were married for over 60 years. But Grandad was an engineer and Tessie was a nursery teacher for over 50 years. My grandma, like my granddad, was very kind, generous. They were such a lovely couple.
After a lifetime together, in 2017, Roger's health deteriorated.
Grandad got poorly suddenly via stroke. It was a big shock because he was so fit. Even the week before he died, he was going on 8-mile walks. Grandma's life did change a lot.
With her soulmate gone, Tessie continued to live in the home they used to share.
She was a little bit lonely, but she made sure that she was still very sociable. She went to a lot of groups. At the beginning of the year, we found out that she had lung cancer. It did come as a shock. I mean, Grandma was 92, but she was still in pretty good health. It was only a matter of weeks, so it was tough. When it was Grandma's funeral, I was quite shocked when I turned up to see how many people were there, and all those people loved her just as much as we did and wanted to say their goodbyes.
What a wonderful lady. You know, she wasn't my actual grandmother, but she did actually feel like one to me.
9 months after losing Tessie, Rachel's preparing to bid a final farewell to her grandparents' home of 50 years.
The house went on the market. It sold straight away. We needed to decide what we were going to do with everything in the house. Grandma and Grandad collected a lot of things. It is a big responsibility, I think, to make sure we do the right thing
No, they're
with
not.
all this stuff.
So
Well,
I'll
that's
see if
where
I
a bit of
want to
expert help comes in.
That's true.
Ah, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you're right to show Katie the ropes.
Yeah.
So I'll go see what's what.
Right,
There's
what is it?
houses there.
Morning, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mark and Katie just sorted the van out, but
Perfect. Would you like to come in?
lovely, thank you. How is it that we can help today? It's grandmother's property, is that right?
Yeah, so this is Grandma's house, and surely any day now it will be gone. She loved auctions, and she was such a big fan. You featured in her eulogy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I feel pressure now. So is it literally really sort of anything in the house to get?
Yeah, everything in the house.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, I suppose we best have a look round and see what we can. I'll pop the kettle on. Sounds great.
just this way. I'd like to show you this watch.
Okay.
It was presented to my granddad when he retired, and it's engraved.
Ah, wonderful. 1985, 30
You go
years
back to
service.
them,
Wow.
so we
So your
can-
granddad worked for ICI.
Yeah, he was a chemical engineer.
Well, that's a lovely thing. And the jeweller's name on there, Garrard's. Okay. Started in Mayfair, London, by George Wicks, who's a renowned silversmith,
Oh, lovely.
right back in 1735,
Oh,
and
no,
they became
vanilla, yeah.
the jewellers to Queen Victoria in 1843, and maintained the crown jewels until 2007. So they're pretty up there.
Yeah.
There you go. by appointment to Her Majesty the Queen, which obviously Elizabeth II this time round. It's 9 carat gold, which basically means it's 37.5% gold. Well, that's wonderful. So we'll look after that. It's going to be a good few £100. Oh, wow.
Let me know an answer. Come
It
back
is.
tomorrow if I want.
And there's also
Let's
Tess's
see how good
rotary
it is.
9 carat gold ladies watch to go too.
Wristwatches are really popular. And I take it just anything in the house pretty much to go. Right, we must get cracking. Brilliant, thank you.
Just take out
A few of
everything
those.
you need.
Yeah.
One of them and just tell them to take
Rachel's
it.
grandmother was clearly a very important figure in her life. We want to do as much as we can. It's about identifying the items that are saleable, taking those away, and then Rachel and Phil know what's left and got rid of. And, you know, it's a nice job for Katie to do for her first one.
Yep, your newest recruit will be able to help with any military, Angus. Now, you crack on with your own search.
Anything else or be if it's
It's an
gone?
absolute classic Tiffany style lamp, a modern copy, originally designed by Louis Tiffany in the 1890s. And they epitomise that Art Deco period of design and colours. He developed this wonderful sort of lead glazed design in a team of women, the Tiffany girls as they were known, whose job it was to assemble these and build them. It's the same Tiffany that a lot of people are familiar with. They actually started in 1837 as a stationery and luxury
Vanilla
goods
yellow.
department store. I've seen some Tiffany lamps make over 10,000. That's the original early 1900s ones. Modern Tiffany style lamps like this, £50, £20, something like that. They're always popular, people always like it.
A good find. As military specialist, Katie made her first discovery too.
You all right, Katie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've got a World War One victory medal.
okay.
These were issued alongside the War Medal 1914 to 1918.
Yeah, just to celebrate the victory, really. Hence the figure of
Victory
victory
figure.
there. But we see it a lot, don't we?
Yes.
I think there's just over 5.7 million
Wow.
victory medals
That
issued.
many.
Yeah. But that also tells you the scale of World War One and how many people involved. Not worth huge amounts, but historically important. There's some coins and things. I think there's a group there.
The victory medal collected by Rachel's granddad will be sold with 11 commemorative coins, including a silver jubilee crown.
I'll leave you to get packed up. I'll go see what else we can find.
It's
Nice
nice when you
work,
give
Katie.
people
It's all totty
like
Grandma always like to help charities and other people. So any money that we raise, we'd like to make a donation to Marie Curie, who looked after Grandma and really helped her in a few weeks that she wasn't very well.
A great idea, as if you needed any more motivation, Angus.
Okay, so we've got a combination here of Royal Worcester and Colport figures. So these Colport ones are a tribute to Bernardo's, the children's charity. This one's entitled Innocence. There was 5,000 of these done. This is number 172. We had a huge decorative ceramic boom in the sort of 90s, early noughties, when individual figures in the 50 to 100 and even up to a couple of £100. That's really gone off the boil in the last 20 years. So I think really these will probably end up as one lot.
Grandma was probably a little bit obsessed with her porcelain ornaments. They all had a specific place to be, and if they were moved, you had to move them exactly back into the correct position that they were in.
Hopefully she'd forgive Angus, Mark and Katie, as for the next 2 hours, they remove lots of items.
More country roses, that's all right, that can always sell.
There are over 80 pieces of dinnerware by Royal Albert. Their floral design, created in 1962, remains one of the most popular in the world today.
Quite nice, actually.
But the big surprise is a promising haul of jewellery, which will be looked at in more detail back at the auction house.
Good solid furniture, this, isn't it?
And clearly, it's not all stones the team are taking today.
All pots and range, Nathan Furniture. Barnett Nathan, who's from Russia, Russian cabinet maker. He moved to England in 1916, and his whole ethos was quality, affordable furniture. This is probably 70s, 60s. Yeah, it's all teak. Teak was very popular wood at that time, and actually now that looks come back. These sort of shaped coffee tables are very popular. It'll go. We'll sell table and chairs a lot, 70 to 100. get these on. I think we're about there.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Well, I think we're all done. You're all right to get the van shut up. I'll let them know we're done and we'll hit the road.
Of course, I need to get
Oh
him.
wow.
That's space.
I've never seen the carpet.
This is what she would have wanted, isn't it?
Absolutely. She would be over the moon to know what we've done. I just wish that we could tell her.
Yeah. Well, we'll endeavour to do the best we can. I'll hit the road and we'll see you on Saturday.
Perfect.
Thanks
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
Cheers.
Thank you, Anya.
Looks like a completely different space.
Yeah, like this. Seeing everything leaves quite emotional. All the things in this house, especially the furniture, have been here for longer than I've been alive. To see a house now without items is quite strange. I'm really looking forward to the auction and hopefully make some money for charity.
We've got a few nice choice pieces, and I think this is really
And
this is what Rachel's grandmother wanted. You know, she loved the auction, she was a big fan of ours. So we want to do her proud. There's a couple of gold watches, really good. All the jewellery. We'll do the best we can.
Hopefully there'll be a few surprises in that jewellery to help honour this super fan gran with a pretty payout come auction day.
Yeah, well, they've made
Be this 3rd century fresco in Rome's Priscilla catacomb. Whilst the first statue, the Golden Madonna of Essen, appeared in Germany around 980 AD.
From the medieval period onwards, we see not just churches and places of worship being decorated with these figures, but also them coming into the private home.
can you tell me them a bit so I'll be
What we
able
call polychrome
to
figures,
go in?
carved out of wood, all hand carved and painted, and from the early 20th century onwards, we start to see these plastic figures, and it enables a huge market to be able to have something like this at home, rather than making it exclusive for the wealthy. It's not going to be huge amounts, we'll probably put 50 to 70 pounds on this, but figures like this always sell.
Classic Art Nouveau design. I have this really pretty brooch, 9 rose gold, set with an amethyst in the middle.
Grandma Tessie was given this by her husband, Rachel's grandfather Roger.
Brooches first came about in the Bronze Age to fasten cloaks and other garments. They used to be one functional item, and the Victorians popularised them into a status of wealth, style, and class. Most brooches of the time were made of precious gemstones, precious metals. They were the beginning of the 1900s or late 1800s. I priced this 80 to 140.
There are 12 more pieces of Grandma Tessie's jewellery, including her favourite 22-carat gold ring. And this 9-carat gold chain necklace that Rachel had never seen before Anderson's visit.
Gold is the highest it's ever been at the moment. We'll see what it does.
Well, today's the day.
Well, it'd be great to see our Tessie stuff again.
Wow.
So
So different to what I thought. Oh, look. These are
These are the jewellery.
There was some in a jewellery box, but things were just found, hidden in cupboards. So it was all over, really.
I remember you saying about the brooch, yeah. Nice.
Morning. Hello, Agnes, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. You all right?
Yeah, thank you.
I still pay FaceTime at Sam, so I can open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. And everything progressing all right in the house and things?
Yeah. Next week the house will be gone.
So it's all done?
Yeah, so this is like the final thing. I've brought Grandma with us.
Oh.
She would love to be here.
I mean, this was her wish, wasn't it? Lovely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She would love this.
Right, I'm endeavoured to do her proud. I feel like somebody's watching. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll let you have a look round and I'll catch up with you today.
Thank you.
Rachel and Phil have 28 lots in today's auction.
Whereabouts did she have that one?
In a bedroom.
This is all about Rachel's grandmother. This was her wish. There's some really good bits of jewellery. Some gold watches there, the chain. So I think there'll be a reasonable sum. I think they'll have a surprise, actually.
It's very strange to see everything here and not in their house.
It will be.
We will make some money for our charities in Grandma's memory.
That's what we do, Tessie girl.
Yeah.
Got my fingers crossed, guys. The room's filled up nicely, whilst Katie and Heather are primed for hundreds more bidders logged in online. Angus, the floor's yours.
We're going to start this wonderful collection from Zabora. There we go.
First up,
The Tiffany style table lamp. What should be on this one? £25 bid. Thank you. 25. Let's go. 28. Thank you, madam. 28 in the room. Get excited. Good room bids. 30. 32. 32. 32. 32. 5. 8. 40. 2. 5. 8. Thank you, sir. 50. 50. I've got about you, madam. 50. 55. 55. 55. 60. 5. 70. 5. 75. 25. All done at 75.
That big one.
funny, Rachel.
Thank you. 13, 18. Yeah, good start.
Up next, Tessie's favourite figurines.
Nice little collection there of the ladies there, the cold balls and Worcester. The West should be please. £30 Stormy. £50 at £30 at £30 now, surely. Oh, these look lovely. These are all the mantelpiece. They look wonderful on the mantelpiece. £30 a bit. Thank you for warming them up a little bit. £30 at 30. Lady been done at 30. We're all done at £30.
It all helps.
Thank you.
Hopefully someone tables a proper bid for these.
Some good mid-century furniture here. See extending dining table and chairs there. There we go. Where should be this? £70 start bid. £70. Bid 5, 80, £80 a bid, then at 85, 90. At 90, we're all done at 90. Let's sell away. At 90, man. At 100, oh, we're on now. £100 is going to 110. Let's sell online at 110.
Nice one. And over the next 15 minutes, Angus smashes through team while Rachel fills lots, including
30.
the nest of 3 Nathan tables,
30.
the World War I victory medal and coins Katie found, and
180.
3 boxes of Royal Albert china.
It's that one.
Will the next lot keep us on the right path?
Mary and Christ there we go. Always handy, you know. Have it in the house. Be on the right side. There we go, where to be for this. £40 start me, £40. Big 40 bid, thank you, sir. £40 a bid. At 40 it is.
You did buy some stuff when you were there.
5. No, it's 5.
Because they said he'd bought some stuff.
Amen. Picked up by a bidder I
What is
recognise,
that?
who has sold a few bits here too.
Better than that, wasn't it?
Now it's time for Tessie's jewellery. And first off, that brooch, given to her by husband Roger.
The art Nouveau, 9-carat gold brooch there, set the amethyst, very pretty piece there. Straight in at 80. You're all at £80 it is, then at 80 and £80 at 80 for the brooch. At £80.
More for the charity pot. Next, the gold watch presented to Rachel's grandfather to mark his retirement.
This is a nice one, the Garrards.
Granddad's watch.
Lovely watches like I've got 400, I've got 450, we're at 460, £460 a bit. The watch, all £460 it is then to run it at £460 it is then at 460. We all done for the watch. Gavels up, gonna sell away at 460.
It's all totting up nicely.
Wow.
Angus also sells
At 120.
Grandma Tessie's favourite 22-carat gold ring
All done at 300.
and her 9-carat gold rotary wristwatch.
Each good.
But there's still one item left, the mystery necklace.
We just found that, didn't we?
We're all right. I think we're good. The chain necklace there, then go in the 9-carat there, where speaking is racing Weber at £560. 565, 80, 580, 600, 600 a bit, 600, 620, 640, 660, 666, 80, 680, 700 a bit. At 700 a bit, 700 is then all that. At £700, good sell. Go on. At 700.
Surely an ending Tessie would have approved of.
She's perfect.
What's your last one?
It's been a perfect tribute to Rachel's grandparents. But just how much cash have they raised?
Oh,
Got
you're
quite
right. Yeah, good, good. everything's gone. But I think this is
You ran one thing, wasn't it, really?
Absolutely, she's definitely looking down the day.
Yes.
will she be happy?
She'll be
And if you get results.
Yeah.
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 What sort of a big surprise for you?
It's the necklace. I think it's shocked.
The proceeds going to a couple of local charities, I like.
Yeah, 2 local charities. So Marie Curie that helped with our mum, which wasn't very well, and then another charity that's close to our heart, which is a cremation service.
Well, you've got 2,380.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Richard!
And
It just
we'll
goes
do both charities, so thank you very much.
don't know.
The auction went amazing and made double what I thought we would make, more than double. So I'm buzzing.
Absolutely fantastic. I can't believe, well, everything sold is beyond both our expectations. So that was absolutely fantastic.
We knew the jewelry
Done.
sold was where the value
Don't
was. That's all.
ask about it's a
It's
brand
really
new one
fantastic
inside
to
it
support
now,
two
so
I've been really shocked.
Don't-
It's lovely to be able to do that. So.
And there's Disney Pluses on the back.
what do you say to that?
Steaming into a treasure train and having a great
Yes.
access next Monday night at 9 in the Yorkshire Auction House. And everything that glitters.
Latest version of Yorkshire Heritage Hero.
Horse races.
Wednesdays at 9 on West.
Updating and remodelling. Still than ever. And the jobs are bigger than ever.
At the end of the rainbow, there's probably some treasure.
With the help and support of his talented team,
I think it's the middle of the jewel.
he's taking on even more jam-packed homes,
Oh, there's a lot in there.
finding priceless treasures,
Oh my word, some lots of gold. This is fantastic.
fascinating curios,
How heavy is it?
Not too bad.
cherished collections,
End of an era. Oh, didn't really expect to get emotional right now.
and family heirlooms.
Could that go to auction?
That could go.
Oh, very much. Thank you very much.
Then, using his knowledge and expertise
Quite like a waterfall comes out of
and
the
his gift of the gavel,
At 1,550. You look tempted, sir. You do.
he delivers a fantastic
£2,000.
cash
All done at 4,000.
bonanza.
I like it. That's all
What do you pay like, Shirley?
So they said it's naughty cookies like the teacher.
How fantastic.
The eyes of Angus' team of expert valuers light up when they witness the treasures he brings back to Kirby Moorside.
Oh, I love a Cupid's ring. Amazing.
And today, he's off hunting for more.
Nice job today, Jack. Oh, well, we are. Bishop Auckland area. Oh, not too far away. We're going to go see Nigel and Helen. I think they're recently got together. There might be some bigger bits to go. Okay. Which we'll have to arrange transport later on once we've had a look.
Really good.
This fun-loving couple only met a few years ago.
Well, he seems to think we've been together about 4 years, but it's actually 2.
I had that for quite a while, and my daughter told me to buy a dog and go for a walk around the lake. I might find somebody.
I went online and I've got a dog and I saw his picture, saw the bike. I thought, oh, good, he's outdoorsy, he likes riding bikes. And we just matched.
After 2 years of courting, Helen moved into Nigel's cottage, which is overlooked by his enormous barn.
In the barn, I've got all sorts of knickknacks. I've got loads of seats, oil bottles, oil pipes, loads of little model steam engines, old prams, gas irons, knife sharpeners, anything old I like. And I've got my Rolls Royce, which I like. I did have 27 tractors at one stage. I've got just one left. I've won loads of trophies, flower matches and things. It was just like a disease I had. I just like, well, I usually get 2 or 3 of them.
When I first came here, I was absolutely taken aback. I was just thinking, good grief.
My dad had a few Rolls Royces and a lot of vintage cars.
and he has got a lot of sales. He set me off.
You're obviously passionate about your things, so why the call to Angus?
We need to downsize and move, so we can't really harbour all the stuff.
I've got 3 kids, and prefer me to sort it all out, save them doing it.
We do want some help, yeah, just to get rid of it all.
I've got everything I want now. Going down all that way, I'll tell them.
We like vintage tractors, don't we?
Yes.
My first ever vehicle was a vintage tractor.
That was Massey Ferguson, wasn't it?
Grey Fergie, yeah. Looks like there's lots of barns. Jack could be full of barn finds. That's all we like. I'll let you get the van opened up.
Okay.
Morning, Angus.
Morning, you're right.
Good morning, just come in.
Straight through it.
Yes.
So what's the situation?
It's time for me to sort my gear out, save my family doing it. Probably get a small house in a few years.
Yeah.
With
Too big to manage.
So it's all sort of your items that we're looking at today.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't collect.
No. So thanks a lot, and if he's, offloading all his prized possessions.
Angus, I might have something interesting in the shed for you to have a look at.
Okay, well, have a look in the shed. Yeah, excellent.
I'll show
Well, I'll
you.
let you boys go and I'll sort the dogs out.
So we're in here, are we?
Yes, just round here, on this corner.
Oh, wow.
It's all here for you. Aberdeen, 1969, I think it is, and it belongs to the Greek Army. It's got 130 miles on the clock. Go away, come round.
That's incredible. I suppose that's why it's this sandy colour then, from the military issue.
Yeah.
It's a pretty rare one.
My brother worked in Holland and he found it in a place where he worked.
Founded in Milwaukee in 1903, this iconic company began when William Harley designed an engine for a bicycle, and his friend Arthur Davidson joined him to design a prototype motorbike. By 1920, Harley-Davidson had produced over 28,000 machines, with dealers in 67 countries. During the Second World War, the company manufactured more than 90,000 motorcycles for the Allied forces.
I think the unique thing about this is it's got that military history. It'd be great to give it a go and see if we can find a collector for it.
Yeah, no problem, yeah. Have a go, not lose now, are we?
No, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
This rare old hog will have a high price tag, but could get Nigel's auction.
Is there all sorts in here to
Yeah,
go?
you've got this bit here, and these offices around the corner full of gear.
Are you happy for me just to have a route round, see what we can do? And
Yes, you'll go on. All the best.
Brilliant, thank you. Oh, great, you're going to love this, Jack. Look at it. I can see you in this.
Yeah.
I mean, the condition's wonderful, isn't it?
Wow. 1975 Silver Shadow Rolls Royce.
Oh, where they're gonna
So you drive the van back. I'll drive this back. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Dream on, lads. The roller's not for sale, but crack on with the job and you never know what other beauties you might discover.
We've got some loading to do, Jack. We can't just sit in here all day. Wow, I mean, this is the jobs that we love to come to. Like this, walk into a bar and see all those amazing items. It's like an Aladdin's cave. A Nigel's cave, actually. Me and Jack have got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of packing alone. Nigel's clearly very passionate about these items, but I think we're at a new chapter in his life, so we're going to part with his beloved collection and looking forward to it. He's actually got loads of Mamod vehicles. There's a Mamod car over there. We've got another one here. This is the Mamod steam wagon. Now, Mamod was founded in 1937 in Birmingham by Geoffrey Marlins, and they actually ran until the company went out of business in 2024. They are proper functioning steam engines as a toy. You put a little block in there, water, and they would drive. Steam drives them. So great fun. We'll put in a lot with another Mamod vehicle, and we'll probably put an estimate of 60 to 90 things. We'll get some boxes and get these on the van.
I'm just getting it down. Just copying it all, putting it in my little pad.
It's the absolute classic. The Chopper by Raleigh, who are a Nottinghamshire-based company.
The now legendary Rally Chopper was launched in 1969. More than 1.5 million were sold in the 1970s, despite the 3-speed Sturmey Archer gear stick positioned worryingly between your legs. This slightly safer Mark III chopper with the gears on the handlebars was launched in 2004.
Early Mark 1s can make into the thousands. The Mark 3s aren't so much fun. You get the look and feel of a chopper, but a bit less money.
But if Angus could recycle this piece of youth culture, Nigel and Helen could still be quitting.
Get yourself an air, baby.
Nigel and I love to go out in the camper van at least once a month. Any money we raise at auction will help towards the diesel holidays, and it's just a way of seeing the world.
There you go, Angus. Mission: expand Nigel and Helen's horizons.
Jack, can I pass you these? Nice tractor seats, vintage tractor seats.
Well, perfectly. Mate, I think they're molded from the dog shape, so yes, they're not that feel buttons.
Most of these ones will go back to the 1920s, 30s.
This lot of 3 will hopefully get auction goers' bums on seats.
Nice old collection.
You've got the tractor seats. How about a tractor to go with them?
What is this?
You're still eating them.
Get a low load of this off. That's on a spring seat, so you bounce along.
It's a 1933 model 1020 International. Its roots can be traced back to 1830s America and Cyrus Hall McCormick, who invented the first mechanical reaper that allowed farmers to harvest grain faster than could ever be done by hand.
Great feature piece, so lots will have to get a low loader. I mean, you needed that sprung seat, these steel wheels. More than what I'm giving it.
Over the next 3 hours, Angus and Jack will blow.
That's a nice one. What are you good with knots? I'll try.
And high.
Can you give me a hand, Jack? Yeah.
Discovering more vintage vans.
Seriously, that, Jack.
Before bringing the day to a satisfying close.
Wow! The president guns! Sweet!
Right, well, we've cleared a bit of space.
Thank you for checking it all for me. I'm amazed.
All those baby checks.
Somebody looks very happy.
I can't believe it! It's gone! I'm just hoping that he's not really inwardly sad, so I don't want to upset him. But I just couldn't cope with all the stuff that was in here.
I want this. Got everything, sort of small bits on the van, and then we'll send transport back up for the vehicles. Brilliant. Well, I'll see you later on. Thank you very much. Cheers. You take care. Bye.
Bye. Wow! What a word! I can't believe it's so clear. I didn't expect him to take as much as what I thought he would, so I'm really pleased that it's all nearly empty. Are you?
Yes, I am. I've checked it over quite a few years. I miss some of it, but it's nice for it to go somewhere else.
We've got a great van though, an interesting mix. So really, really good day. We've enjoyed it. Nigel's job now is not to fill the space, and he's really looking forward to his retirement and enjoying that time travelling around the country in the camper.
To help Helen and Nigel carry on camping, Angus needs to sell their stuff. But with some big ticket items to ship, it's no laughing matter.
Supercool sponsors Primetime Request. No, I've got a bright white t-shirt, and if after a few washes the white and dingy, they can relegate. It's fucking right dingy. Goes down the chin dingy. Get arsey dingy. But the big one from Ariel Thieves really did to bring back bright whites. Because you know, it's a water. No, what for? Well, I mean, he's had this made up, so go with it. Yeah, because he's obviously lost the original one. But you can see it was sort of back and forth, back and forth.
During World War I, manual trench pumps were essential for clearing waterlogged trenches, helping to ease the movement through them and attempting to alleviate a common affliction.
Right at the beginning of the war, such heavy rain, and your feet are constantly wet. You get trench foam, and that was a major problem today for the British Army. That's interesting.
A rare find like this with historical interest could prove attractive at auction.
Yes, you're right.
Marks all over this collection.
Do you know what? I think this is wonderful. Lovely vintage bike. Try to be great as a little utility vehicle. You have to work in the city of Victoria period, 20th century, probably about all of that. I think this is probably about that period, maybe 1940.
One of the earliest types of tricycle patented in the UK was by James Starley in 1836. By 1884, over 120 models were produced by 20 English manufacturers. Because trikes were more expensive than a bicycle, they were a mainly middle-class mode of transport. Queen Victoria is said to have owned two, but never rode either.
Sort of times. Still use them. Yeah. Market-wise, there are bike collectors out there, but it's a fairly niche market. I mean, I think it's 400 as an estimate. Well, on that note, well, go back to work. Get out to wear.
You stole my line, Mark. Skippy and Ruby have over 40 lots in today's auction.
Wow.
Yeah.
Morning. I would do, ready for it, safety there. You're right, we've got a bit of pre-selling first. We'll see on the bike, and we'll see if that's what to do. Yeah, always, but we'll see. And that's your last tractor, isn't it? You've had a lot of them. That was one of your first ones I thought. I was in 1979. I won a trophy for plowing with it. Oh, we'll try and find a good way for it. You have a look round, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, thank you. They've got a fascinating, interesting mix of items. The tractor, we've had a lot of people interested in that. If they should sell one, it's not the field type, it makes that twice, which really restricts the sale. Because you can't use it towards a piece of that. Really be the thing that goes against it. But otherwise, I think that's a great sale. I'm not feel this from the speaker here, but once it goes so good, I don't know.
I'm very excited. Just to ease the burden on this family as well, because they've mentioned you've got so much stuff that needs to go at some point.
Get somebody in the bank and just be honest, a little bit.
Well, grab yourselves a seat. We've got lots of protection videos in the room and hundreds online, all managed by today's cards, Ella and Heather. So if everybody's ready.
Marty. Oh, this, I love this. That is a superb piece. I go straight up, I've got 170 bid at £170 a bid, then at 170 at 170 at 170 for the Lord. 180, 190, £200 a bid at 200 then at 200. For the tricycle at £200 a bid at 200. Very good riding the right one, 200.
Off to a new life with a new collector. Happy chaps?
That's good.
One gone.
Next.
This is the Harley Davidson 1200. I mean, phenomenal wet bike.
It's as old as me.
It's as old as you.
It's probably vintage.
1950.
No.
1969. There we go. You won't find one better. There we go. Superb. We've had it fired up. It's a monster. It's wonderful. Just embrace the midlife crisis, guys, okay? All ladies, there we go. Where to be? £10,000 start me at 10,000 for the Harley. At 10,000, we have loads of watchers and people looking at it. At 10,000 for the Harley. At 10. Start at 9 to get us underway. At 9,000 and at 9,000 at 9. You haven't sat on it, get a seat on it. It'll be sold then. At 9,000, then we're all done at 9,000.
There's no way Angus would let that ride away for any less than its market value. So Nigel will be taking it home. Let's hope the tractor seats can bring some comfort.
Oh, the tractor seats make great parcels out of these. We've got bids all over on these. 55, 60, 65, £65 a bid. 70, thank you, sir. £70 a bid at 70 it is, but at 75, 80, 5, 90. 90 it is then at 90. At £90 at 90 at 90 at 90. We're all done at 90, selling at 90.
How does that sit with you, chaps?
It's good.
It is good. Can Angus keep the good times rolling with Nigel's steam engines?
Dollar and the wagon line, 70, £70 a bid, 70 at 70 bid, 5, 80, 85, 90, £90 a bid, 95, 95, round it up, 100 is it now, 100 bid, at 100 a bid, 110, 110 it is, 120, 120 bid, at 130, 130, 140, at 140, at £140 it is, then at 140, I'm saying at £140.
Nice one, Angus. You're no rollover. And the next lot, Games Autumn Even More Tractor, will be charged as large as £6,000.
Winning tractor,
and another. Finally, time to see if the World War I water pump can flush out some bits.
Oh, we have enough 80, 190, 200, 210, 220, 220, 230, 230, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. It's a wonderful thing, though. It's an offer, 360, 380, 100. I've got number 4. 380, we all 400, nothing.
That's pumped up the final amount. Angus has given his all to him.
With more interest in it. I know she's got quite a little bit of business slightly harder. Well, just sell after she'll be taking the 1,612 pounds.
Just enjoyed me on the dirt.
Wow. Okay. Getting away. But overall, all the other items Okay, that's for shit. I'm going to go to That was a huge railway enthusiast. Simply great Western Railway. Probably got some railway models go around the car.
We'll see what happens, chaps.
Westport is going to be this
He had a massive love of railway, probably Great Western Railway.
okay. And any particular reason why
Most beautiful carriages out of all of them.
so a whole lot of presents of great.
Yeah.
So presumably absolutely
Yeah, we're all interested to go to someone that's going to look at it and cherish it.
really great to see the collection.
Yeah, take it and see it.
Great. Well, do you want to wonderful.
This is the detached farmhouse, sitting
There
in
we
the
go.
town, which, yes, is home to our horses. So while Anna attends to them,
My word.
Yeah, a lot. That is a lot.
Okay.
I've got this. I've got some marks on it, but I don't know anything about it.
And this also put the coat of arms onto the Great Western Railway. That's why probably did a lot of silver and silver plates.
born in 1801, George Richards Elkington worked as an apprentice at his uncle's Birmingham-based silversmiths. Keen to expand after inheriting the company, in 1840, Elkington paid local surgeon John Wright £300 for the right to patent his electroplating process. Silver electroplating is when silver dissolved in an electrolyte solution fastens itself to cheaper metals like copper or brass when an electric current is introduced. Perfecting the process meant Elkington could produce cheaper silver-plated items and reach a wider customer base.
And it was a lot more grand at travelling in those days than it is now.
Yeah.
And people do collect these.
The silver-plated coffee pot will go into a mixed lot of other GWR silver-plated and brass items, such as 6 lamps used to light the inside of carriages in the 1930s.
It's certainly going to be a few lots like that that we can put together, and it looks like it's got boxes for to go for it.
Yeah, lots of models, carriages, trains, and then the small boxes are what I've got them being.
Brilliant. Leave us to it. Okay. Well, there's very much a theme. It's all railway. The railway models, it's what you do right. It's our job today really to help take those items, put them for sale, and find fellow enthusiasts. That will look for You're right, Nick. Yeah, there's a lot of models, isn't there? One nice one. It's a limited edition. Royal Gold to do most of the ceramic would have undoubtedly had contracts with the various railway companies at the time, producing plates of tableware.
Royal Dolphins supplied crockery to GWR from the 19th to the mid-20th century. This lot of 4
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
are also by Royal Dalton and include a decorative display and a
Disgusting.
limited edition locomotive and tender car of the part that carried the coal.
This is from Northern Ireland. That's like it's actually a frame. This will be part of the glass. That's a beautiful.
Nope.
Interesting.
Nice to pet puppies out there.
This model will be lotted up with another GWR logo, ready to steam away at auction.
It's also got the legend as well. And they're lovely. You can't have a train without carriage.
This lot of 12 chocolates being GWR Harvey packages will be a happy success. There are over 20 boxes in this board, and if they're all filled with the sort of goodies I've seen so far, This will add up.
I'm hoping that there is some value. So if it makes any money in the auction, my dad always wanted to put some money towards his first cars. Anything's made it very good savings for them too.
Okay then, Angus, let's get motoring.
It's actually a huge structure of railway-related books. A lot of them are really influenced by Ian Allen. Now, Ian Allen is probably the most well-known publisher and author of railway books.
Ian Allen was the clerk at Waterloo Station when in 1942 he published the first ever booklet detailing engine numbers, classes and shed allocations. The first 2,000 copies was Waterloo and sold out of dates.
Once again,
The post-war explosion of trains.
All of these can be on the railway due to the war.
There are 7 boxes full of railway books, magazines, stamps and postcards here. There will be some with as one large lot.
For anybody that's passionate about creating Great Western, this is a brilliant archive. But also good if you're into Northeastern Railway, but you know, Great Western will be fine.
Over the next 3 hours, Nick and Angus pack.
The job they're using was all nice square boxes.
And occasionally, of course,
I don't realise how much there actually was to morning.
full of over 300 trains, carriages, and railway memorabilia is safely stowed ready for departure.
All three? Yeah. That's weird.
I think it has, and I think that's why I couldn't bring myself to do it. And you know, getting you guys to help has just been the way I can do it. So very appreciative of that.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's all right. There's lots of interesting things to say, and there's lots of people like your dad who love railway. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
It's going well. Everything was going to box up for us, which went 500. When you leave it and get it on the van, in 6 space country. Wow. You know, Leslie's just lived with that 2.5 years. So I think it's been a big step. We're going to now try and pop with people that love railway and do a lot of that.
I think today feels quite emotional. They're looking at his face had, but it's the right thing to do.
Yes, well done, Lacey. That must have been tough. It's only time for this now. You need to find buyers for your black cherished things and with 2 cars for your boys on the wish list. With no secret to be easy. This summer, we've got stopped using new TVs. No, and put 100,000 for a TV
Boom.
Don't get stuck. TV in the game for 3 minutes. It's a good one.
It's likely it's possibly early 1980s. It's worth £40, £60. I think it should sell well. You're right, Katie. You like your trains, don't you? It's part of a really.
She died.
Including the diesel, the Brunel 5. It's only based founded in about 56. They actually started on railroad, not model, so they made prototypes for the Italian railway.
Unfortunately for Lima, in 1948 the Italian State Railway began producing their own components in-house. Having lost a lucrative contract, Lima was forced to adapt and began using its expertise in aluminium casting to produce toys instead of train wheels.
Their sort of product was the model railway. So really well known in Europe, and then by the 70s they were sort of one of the big global companies all over the world.
We've got Belgium here as well.
Yeah, Danish company. Starts in the 50s, they're a family-owned business. Still going, fifth generation. I mean, it's not like it's never been out of the box. It's another Brunel diesel engine.
Both the Lima and the Belgian models of the Isambard Kingdom Brunel diesel locomotive have their original boxes and will form a single lot.
We're looked on float trains today. So, we'll get ready for the sign.
Yeah. We want to see what happens today.
Wow, look at all this stuff.
Okay.
Hundreds of trains and carriages.
Tomorrow.
I love this so much.
Morning. How are we both feeling?
Yeah, good. Excited. Just wanted all to find a home.
We've had lots of people online. Model Railway does tend to be slightly more sort of online bidders usually.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. There's lots of people like your dad. Well, I'll let you have a look round and I will see you from the auction.
Okay,
Lacey
so that's
has 60 lots in
5
today's
minutes.
auction,
Good to know.
everyone a memory of her dad.
I'm thinking of my dad today. What is he thinking as everything sold?
I actually think you'd be having a good giggle at us doing this as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good. He's got that
It's really about moving Grace's dad's railway collection on. It's just had all these items in the house for 2 years. I'm not sure what to do with it. He just wants to be moved by her dad. I think she's a bit worried that nobody else will look at the railway on earth for selling capital. So I think we should have to do this.
Your ticket's ready because this auction is about to leave the station.
Yeah, trains. We've got a huge train job today.
Ladies in the room are joined by Congress Online, who will be marshalled by our clerks, Katie and Emma. Okay, Conductor Angus, stop that auction engine.
Right then, morning, ladies and gentlemen.
First up, a mixed lot of railway memorabilia, including the silver-plated monument.
Everything's done GWR.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're straight at £50 and £50. 5 by 5, 55 is in the ring. 5 by 5, 65, 65. All done for GWR. At £65, going to sell them back in the room at 65.
23 more
It's
minutes.
an emotional sale, but £65 is a nice silver lining.
Oh,
Next up, the collection of 4 Royal Dalton plates made for GWR, together with another sale. Angus is stepping up to the plate. And oh, it's Angus's son Hannah. What's he doing here?
Norman.
I think he's going to bid on these 3 box locomotives.
Good locomotive there. This is the back ones that we gave 85, 35, 8, 40, £40 a minute, 2, £42 a minute, 42, 42, 48, 57, 50 pound at 50, very, very well. 50 pounds it is. Yeah.
Sold to a very discerning bidder. Yes, like you, Dad, because over the next 45 minutes, he tears through 51 more GWR and trade-related lots, including
18 is at 18.
12 chocolate and cream carriages by Holby,
Well,
the locomotives by Italian company Lever and Dutch company Helgen, and two lots. First, the distinctive Common Council locomotive made by
That's the
Take a different one, not just leave it.
example of how to sell a toy train. Train, including those by trains.
Please.
It's past its highest estimate. Stop the final Angus and his son have given their all to create a legacy. He was hoping to make a living to put in a kitty for his sons. Come on, Angus. What's your heart?
So,
Please, I mean, you
really pleased. I just wanted it to people to complete it. My dad always wants to buy my boys their first car, or put money towards it.
Yeah.
They've got a few years together, but it'd be nice that when they do get the first car, it's a little present from them that we always cherish. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
I suppose we'll just let you know what you've got
Yeah,
to towards that. Two boys, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Each of them.
You can make my coffee. I just didn't assume that it little sum and got to New Haven, it's all sold. It's just amazing. It's just a complete closure. I think that was the final bit.
Just really wanted, yeah, it's something for the boys' future now.
I'm really pleased for Lacey. I think it was a bit of a burden on her shoulders, actually, wanted to do right by her dad, and I think she's done that. All gone to lots of enthusiasts like her dad that are going to love these items, and a certain young lad. So I don't want to forget this job.
Restoring a Victorian Diablo toy is set to leave Wood Expo
Oh,
with
God damn it.
old historic sites. And this
And ever. Clinton team.
I think it's a little opportunity.
He's taking on even more jam-packed homes,
Oh, there's a lot of them.
finding priceless treasures,
Oh my word, it's a box of gold. This is fantastic.
fascinating curios,
How do I use it?
cherished collections,
Let's get emotional.
and family heirlooms.
Could that go to auction?
Copy.
Thank you very much.
Then, using his knowledge and expertise, and his gift of the gavel,
1,550. You look tempted, sir.
16 minutes.
he delivers a fantastic
Shall I start something out on the van?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. Your last ever van trip.
I know.
Go back to university.
I am, yes. It feels strange to say the last one.
Well, serving members of stuff you are.
All over the country.
Oh well, you better cherish this final trip together then. Angus is taking Charlotte 100 miles west through neighbouring Lancashire to Preston.
Actually, Hollis was a whole bit. So was it great? It was an old head, I think.
Took a lot of room up, didn't it?
Happily married for more than 52 years.
Mary's sister and the restaurant there.
Born and bred in the area, they bought a home here and planned to start a family.
I was told by the college as well, we wouldn't got married because they never had children. I went to see one of them, just said, I just don't feel right. She says, oh, you'll never believe what I'm going to tell you. And I was expecting that. I mean, it was quite a surprise for all of us.
Defying science even further, their next son, Matthew, soon arrived too. And they brought both boys out while managing their own specialist builders merchant company. But just before they were planning on retiring, Mary was hit with some shocking news.
So I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2006. I had radiotherapy, chemotherapy, and then I did a 10-year course with my oncologist. She said, it's been great to see you, great to know you, but I haven't seen you.
After being in remission, sadly, in 2018, Mary was dealt bad news again.
And then the cancer reappeared. It reappeared as in my liver. So I'm still on smaller doses of chemotherapy to keep everything under control. And at the moment, things are going. So let's hope it stays happy.
It's like Ronaldo.
It's still just people who live here. We take a care of it. We get some shower, comes downstairs. We can work around, that's not a problem.
To make life easier for Mary, they want to convert the downstairs office into a bedroom.
I'd just like to get more confidence in the I'm not a small house. I don't need to be climbing the stairs all the time. Hopefully, it never happens. But to be better, I would rather be prepared.
Colin and Mary need to clear the room.
You don't really care whatever you want.
They're hoping their things might help fund some of the work.
A lot of Ricardo, 5% place. We've got Roberts, many of them are quite specialised, and people probably don't.
Yeah. So true.
Help Colin is Angus.
Morning. Thank you. I thought Charlotte would be today.
Hello, Charlotte.
Right, don't worry. How is it that we can
Well, we're looking at getting rid of a lot of things that are taking the loss and making it in line to help.
a bit of an accumulation point?
Definitely.
Well, shall we?
I'll bring that to it.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
This is the room where most of the stuff is stored, and this is the room we would like to convert into the downstairs bedroom.
So, and you kind of a lot to go out of here, is it? Or-
Yes, it's quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, did you build this?
Yes, 3.5 years work.
3.5 years. Wow.
The real Soleil Royale took just 2 years to build and was completed in 1669, becoming the flagship of the French Navy. It carried 104 guns and led the French fleet against a European alliance, including England, in the 9-Year War. After decades of dominance, it met a fiery end in 1692 during the Battle of La Hougue on the Normandy coast.
So, did you have a sort of a background in engineering, or just like making things?
Yeah, I just like making things.
Time for it to sail away. Do you want to leave us to it, and we'll see what we can do?
No.
Right, Angus, what's the plan?
We'll grab some boxes and we'll start.
Yeah, get going.
No, sell it. Why would you
That's
take
it,
the time? Yeah,
Charlotte.
make you just
Bend
gonna
at the
put it
knees.
through. What you do? There.
What you got here, Angus?
Got quite the collection of Meccano here. Now,
Carlo
Meccano
used
dates
to
back
be
a
a
long
big
time,
thing,
actually.
didn't
Frank
he?
Hornby from Liverpool. They invented it in 1898. Now, originally he designed it as a way of entertaining his two sons. He patented his designs. Originally it was Mechanics Made Easy, which was a bit of a mouthful. In 1907 it became Meccano. And, you know, it's just a classic example of British engineering.
This timeless construction toy set was first produced in a factory in Liverpool. But by the 1920s, it had become so popular, to keep up with demand, Hornby opened more factories across the world, in countries like France, Spain, and Argentina. Angus will put everything into one huge lot. Nice little job so far, Angus. How's our Charlotte faring?
What's this station?
Now they're interesting, aren't they? A sort of series of paintings. They're very typical of the artist, it's Lee Lambert. Nostalgia and childhood are the main themes in his work, which is why he uses colour to highlight that. So as you see, the children themselves they're in colour, and then the background, and even the older. It is nostalgia and childhood.
I do quite like that.
They're in good condition as well.
500 quid would do very nicely. Hello?
This is interesting.
It's
just quite an unusual colour, isn't it? I think this one in particular, I think this one would be
That's probably half a carrot size, and then you get that flanked by 6 water carrots. Excellent. Well, that's the real point.
Not ours. Over the next 2 hours. Angus and Charlotte transfer anything else that might be saleable and load it onto the van.
What we've got here is of what we call the lights. You buy it, and there's a slot for every state ever produced in Great Britain, and you can fill the works.
Yep.
One's right into the noughties, it's 18, and the very first one.
You could have landed on your feet there, bud.
41. This one here.
No,
Do
you
sell
don't.
well. It's a must-have event.
You could have landed on your feet, mate.
The first ever postage stamp. It also includes others that are rare and highly sought after by collectors. The album with the penny backing could be a surprise find at the end. It will be sold alone, while the other 5 albums will go into one big lot.
Stamp collecting is a very traditional collector's market. Will it still be valuable? But still a very traditional collector.
Great time. That should help you. After one last week of the house. It's done.
Yeah, what they're doing now, wouldn't it? You know, that's a thought advertising camp.
Coming in,
That's made a big difference for your hard work.
once you get some of the office furnishings out, it's a decent sized room.
Yeah, that's great. We can do something with this, can't we?
We're going to hit the road,
Mm.
get back to the cell roof, and
Want another boat,
we'll see
man?
you on the cell roof. Yeah. So, dude, we'll see you later.
All right. Thanks now.
Today was about clearing space from the downstairs room, so in times come there we can use that as a downstairs bedroom. And if you're an interesting
That's another reason.
toys, books, good luck, let's get back now and get it all sorted.
Mission accomplished, Angus. Here's their office. Two, though, could be raised enough to pay for that conversion. There's some pressure for you. Good luck.
6 minutes.
Or extra only a molded plastic material. This full of material.
Lucy Models is an Italian toy car brand established in 1966. Famous for their exceptional detail and use of high-quality functional components, some cars have been known to sell for
What you
thousands
doing?
of pounds.
Then what sort of price do you think we'll be looking at on this thing?
I'd say something like £300-400. That's really cool.
I thought you'd like that.
Hi.
Very fun. Got something.
Right. He was born in Leicester, South California. He trained as an engineer and became very interested in sort of making sculptures out of metal. Alright. And then realised he became passionate about making loads of his frogs.
Tim from Cotterill has been casting solid bronze frogs since the 1990s. New pieces can go for over £1,000, and today he's the biggest selling bronze artist in the world.
This is what right. We've got the actual certificate here. So it's called Dinner for Two. I was put through to 400. Yeah. I think it's a really nice thing.
I really like these two pieces. Just bright, colourful, and ceramics. And actually, the company goes back for been for a long time, 1825, but they dominated really post-World War II, particularly under the sort of art directorship of a guy called Stig Lindberg, who took over. He was responsible for crazy.
Born in Sweden in 1916, Stig Lindberg accidentally cut off his thumb as a teenager whilst jumping for an incident which is set to England and Indian film.
You didn't even get through the group stages. England did, and you got further.
You're probably looking at £80 each.
Yeah. Get out of the group stages. Yeah. You get out of the group stages sometimes to the semi-finals.
A bit of a change, a bit different. It's what's on comments over the time. My 10-year-old friend there, it took some time doing that.
3.5 years to build that.
That kept you quiet, didn't it?
Certainly did. 3 years.
You're all right. Good. How are we doing? How are we feeling about the auction?
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, some the shape, and we've had the pleasure of it for many years.
Yeah. It's a practical step, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
We've had really good viewing days. We'll see how we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get ready and I'll see you up on the roster.
Lot's got a huge amount of interest. They have a fantastic stamp collection. I think overall we should have some good results. They've got an interesting mix, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
I need to put enough flat out.
There are 33 lots on sale today, and monitoring the online bids are Katie and Heather. Time to take your seats and warm up your wallets because the auction is about to start.
Right then, morning, ladies and gentlemen.
They actually didn't allow me to play it
Come on, you
because
do better. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there we go.
legit just grind
First
it.
up is one of the Stig Lindberg stoneware bowls.
Wonderful.
Don't even care if
Two
it's not
lovely
good.
pieces coming up here.
I'll
Don't see them
grind it.
very often. And again, straight to it, £60 a bit, 60 bit, £60 a bit, 60 it is, then it's 65, 65, 70, £70 a bit, 75, 80, 80 bit, 80, 85, 90, 90 bit, 95, 130. So 130, the lead bomb, £130. We all won. 130.
Meeting is estimated Colin and Mary must be rolled over. And when the other Stig Lindberg ceramic also sells,
100.
the auction has already dished out some decent readies for Colin and Mary. Very unusual. Next one is the pair of Lindberg paintings.
Very good northern artist. Like they stick with the ground starting 600 and back. 600 and this, 20, 620, 40, 60, 80, 70, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800.
It's a bidding war between the lady in the room and the internet.
820, 840, 860, 880, 920, 940, 960, 980, 1,000. At 1,000, and he's bid at 1,000. At 1,000.
The auction's barely started for the street event. Next is the Mr. Rossa of Sherlock.
This isn't just the salary, this is the deluxe with the extra repository inside. We're on 50, 55, 60,
Because he's legit finished the back of his head.
95, 95, 110, 110, you're wrong. 120.
Ooh, now we're motoring. Next up is a collection of
I can flex it up 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 250, 250 pound a bit, 260 neck, 260, 270, 280. I've got 300, 320s in the room, and 320 pound a bit. That final call of the going out, 320.
That's almost great.
Didn't even have the ball on us.
And that's all of the next 30 minutes. Angus gets through another 25 lots, including carrot. Lighthouse series stamp albums model Soleil Royal Shield with old hands. And there are still 2 lots left. The first is the bronze frog sculpture by Tim Potter.
The frog. It's in the frog. There we go. 400, 420, 440, 450, 400, 500, 520 a bit. And 520 for the lovely frog. 560, thank you. We've got 560, 580, 600, 600 a bit. 620, 640, 660, 680, 700.
Oh.
720, 740. No, it's got enough. 740, thank you. 740, we all done. The box is 760, thank you. That's 780, 800 for large running on London.
And she needs a bit accurate.
718 is 780 pounds. We all done for the whole. 780.
Nick. This comes from the Lighthouse album containing the Penny Blackstone.
Okay, just to...
All online now, 2,100. Yeah, 250, 22, 250. In the ring, 23, 350, 24, 2450, 25, 2550. In the ring, 26, 2650, 27, 2750, cameras up, final call, and 228. 850, thank you. 2,850 cameras up, final call, 2950 bit, and 2950 in the room, 2950 cameras up, and 2950. We all done?
Yeah.
Thank you. And 3,000 pounds is 3,000.
That was a bit of a
That's it, we're done. Sounds finished. Yeah.
Mary's second battle with cancer was bringing big change at the time. But could there be some connections along the much needed reform?
Would you like to know what you'll be taking home? Well, the thing is, you'll be taking home £9,006.
Oh.
That's wonderful. That is very nice of that.
very before the room downstairs room. She's got some mobility problems, and we're going to get it ready for her, so she is downstairs.
A good sunrise. He's going to go towards remodeling that room for Mary. You know, she's going for it with her health. That's really going to help, and good old stuff. Right, Jack. Got a long drive ahead of us.
Okay.
I think that's how you
that, Miss Mangus. Yes, you're heading a little north of London to the county of Hertfordshire and this sizable property.
If you screw them on the title, they start pinching.
The home of 72-year-old Lorraine, joined today by her friend Deanna.
I've lived in this house for 50 years. I've got 2 daughters and they've grown up. Having a large house, and this house was always sleepovers, and there'd often be more than a dozen people from here. I worked for charity, and this is where my friend Deanna.
We've always been close, and we do talk about a lot of things that are very personal to each of us.
It's a friendship that was to become invaluable because in 2016, Lorraine's health took a turn for the worse.
I went to work one day. I left work, and as I was getting into the car, I felt terrible pain in the back. It was actually sepsis. In a hospital.
I remember going to the hospital with my having given food, food just in the time.
Unfortunately, this was Lorraine to take early retirement 5 years ago and make further big changes to her life.
It's a very big house. It is quite